What's going down, Commanders? It's a rambling video, by the way. This is me maybe complaining a little bit, hoping for better, well, wishing for better times in War Commander, but there's some serious questions that need asking, and I know no one at Kickstarter going to answer them, so I don't know why I keep batting on the same bush, hoping for better things, hoping for better days. I don't understand it. I don't get Kickstarter. I don't get their logic. For me right now, the game is pretty much shot to shit, and it's the perfect time for me to announce that we are, as a channel, as a team, I'm bringing most of the guys with me. I think about 90% of them. There might be one or two that are missing out on it that maybe will come over eventually. We're going to start playing 7 Days to Die, live streaming, even recording when I play the game with the guys, recording it, even solo recording, and slightly moving forwards rather than keep pumping the same old shit out. That being said, War Commander will still be part of my game library. It will be. I'll still play it, but I need something else. I need to feed the ego that I've built up on this channel. It's like any YouTube channel, you know what I mean? You stand still too long and it starts to wither and wane. I don't want that to happen. I've spent too much time too long. I might fail. At the end of the day, it's all about taking risks. And if it fails, if it flops, I will give it so many months, 6 months or so. Yeah. Trying to keep pushing forward with 7 Days to Die. We're still playing War Commander. But like today, this morning, I've logged in. I've looked on the map. There is absolutely nothing to do. I'm not saying that this one day or even a week or even a month out of the year having nothing to do on the map is bad. What I'm saying is it's a constant. And I don't know what's going on at Kickstarter that will keep this constant going. How long are they? Why are they so scared to change any world map bases, any of the old world, or even better yet, just if it is that hard to do? I've seen that they can despawn bases. They can despawn bases, despawn the fucking bases, and reproduce them as new. If that's the biggest issue, is the code for the old bases, switching that around, changing it around might break more things. Work out how you can despawn them off the map and then put new base maps out. I don't know why this is a thing in, you know, why it takes so long to change anything. Why? I don't know. I know it's a small team at Kickstarter, but the actual work that they give themselves to do isn't that fucking much. If you truly look at it, you've got one main event during the month and maybe one mini event. They don't change the Shadow Ops bases for 8 plus 3 weeks, for 11 weeks at a time. So the Shadow Ops bases ain't that much of a big deal, and they only copy them from the bases on the from the previous event. It's not like they come at us with anything new. PvP's shot to shit. I normally get hit at least 3-4 times a week. I haven't been hit for fucking weeks since the hive glitch was fixed. Maybe it was a bit of a poor shot to shoot. Removing that so soon, you should have left it in the game till after the new year. Come back refreshed, because they've got 10 days off now. Come back refreshed and then remove it. I know a lot of people complaining about it. I was probably one of them as well. But yeah, it's completely just nullified PvP at the minute. I heard on the grapevine one of their top coders, one of the oldest coders in the game, got the tin tack just before Christmas, I believe. I don't know. I haven't got the full story here. I'm only what I've been hearing on the grapevine. But Dylan was one of the eldest coders in the game. He's now gone, so that leaves even less people on the fucking War Commander team. It's just a shock to the system, really, the way the game's gone. They're terrified of changing anything because it's so risky to change any of the old code, rather than introducing new stuff. I would go out and introduce new Thorium bases. 150 Thorium base, just one base, wouldn't hurt. New Rezo bases, whatever the highest is of that, 80, I think 70 is the highest, so it'd be, the next one would probably be an 80 or whatever, a 90. introduce new stuff. If you can't make the old stuff, change the old stuff, introduce new. Make the game more compelling. Fighter company bases, what a joke they were. Bounty Hunter were a little bit of fun, but again, I got all that when I needed it. Morning Star, interesting base, good concept of the unit. Again, I'm not too sure. I do believe the Morning Star is only a 59 or 58 minute repair, which is good. They did reduce the repair time on that heavily. It's worth putting in our base now. That very first unique. 2 coins or 58 minutes or 59 minutes, something like that, which is fantastic. They listened there so far. It will be worth using in our base. In my opinion, it may be a little bit overpowered. I think the drones go too far out, but beggars can't be choosers. Can't have it always. They listen partially, should I say. I just wish Kickstarter would they need to move forward with a lot of things. The problem is I believe they're terrified of changing someone's old code, because I don't know if it's riddled full of fucking holes that the old coders were using to, if they did get a sack, they could use to fucking get a bit of income outside of the game. Who knows? Who knows the reason why Dylan got sacked, or he quit, or it. Yeah, we've got to push forward. The guys are raring to go. They're learning the game. It's a bit of a 7 days to die. It's a bit of a steep learning curve, but I think a lot of them have got it, and I think I might talk to them tonight. Once I've done all my rounds of Boxing Day and seen all the family that I missed yesterday, I'll see if they want to do a live stream, and we'll go from there and see what happens. Because there's no fun to be had here. I am thinking about doing an end of the year show. Discuss what was good, what was bad. There isn't much good to be spoken about the game. The only good things I can think of at the top of my head is the actual bugs that worked in our favour. That's truly the only thing I can think of that was good. And it's such a shame. It is such a shame. Maybe Kickstarter should have put the base on the map that give us unlimited fucking repair logistics, universal ones, like they did last year, and just let everyone have a free for all. It would have brought life to the game. It would have made people happy. I'm scrolling around the map now and I can't see anything that I want to. Even advanced materials, I'm nowhere near using them again. The only good thing they did do this Christmas is some of the prizes were great. I think we got 3 or 4 universal upgrade logistics, a bunch of repair, all logistics, Pacific faction repair logistics. They were okay, but they weren't. Again, the bases were reused from the previous year. The Krampus base, they had no forethought to think, let's make it different, let's change it around. You know, they could have done it months ago, changed it all around. I just don't know where the game's going, and the more people they lose at Kickstarter, and I've not seen no one say that they've brought in new team members, they've brought in new coders, they've brought in new artists. They had advertised for I think it was, what they call it, the guy that fucking literally plays the game and looks, it's called something, and I can't think off the top of my head, but they did advertise for one person to come and check the game as they fix the code. They've got hundreds of players they can ask to do that. Hundreds, if not thousands. I know a lot of them ain't in it for the right reasons, but there is a lot of people out there that are good, and they would test the game and they would test the new stuff coming in as Kickstarter asked them, and they would do a good job at it. It's just a shame Kickstarter overlooked them good people and used some of the trolls over on Discord, basically. They trust them more than they would trust real good players. As long as they don't say nothing negative about the game, they trust them more, and they're using that position basically. It's a shame. I don't know. It's time to push on. I think see where the channel can go. See if it can get any more. Start a new game sort of thing and pick up steam from there. Hopefully it can, and hopefully we have some fun, because there's not much fun here. There isn't much fun, and it's a shame. I've already changed the channel description. It's now a gaming channel. I believe I've changed the description on the page as well, the Facebook page. I'm not 100% on that. I will have to check it though. Yeah, I don't know what you guys think. Let me know what you think. What is there anything to look forward to in the new year? Is there anything we should be cheering for? Or is it more doom and gloom? Is it more like feeling like we're being rinsed of every penny as players or customers that we can they can get out of us? That's all it feels like to me at the minute. And some of the new units are great. They're good fun to use, but they're not. Nothing's in the game to make us fucking want to use them. PvP shot. PvE's boring at best. We might get a base or an event that's a bit interesting for a couple of days, and then it goes back to the same old thing. Why are we even logging into the game? That's what I question myself nearly every day. Why am I in the game at the minute? And there's no reason for me to be in the game. Absolutely none. Which is a shame. They should always be thinking, well, how do we keep that as a game company? The first question you should be asking, or as a team at a game company, when you have meetings and things like that, the first thing you should be asking is why should the players keep coming back? Give them a reason to keep coming back. How can we keep coming back? How can we keep them interested in the game? How can we keep that coins being spent because people are logging in to spend it? They're enjoying the game. They're having fun, and there is no fun. They're not even having their meetings. I don't think they might have a meeting on the event and the structure of the event. I'm going to guess one or two guys are generating these new units. There's no fault or input put in across the team. It's just get on with your job. You've got to build this new unit. Get on with it. You've got to build this base. You've got to build that base. Get on with it. There's no input put in from other sides. How can we make this? They can design the base, and then someone else can have a look at it and go, right, we're going to change this around. We need to make it a bit more difficult. We need to make it a little bit more easier. Let's make it fun for the players. Let's make it more of a puzzle, which it always used to be. I think it was Storm Chaser, still Ron Thinker. Every base is a puzzle. You've got to work it out. You've got to put the pieces together. There's no such thing as that anymore. It's very plain Jane. Just enough barely to keep us entertained for a few, maybe a push, a couple of days with whatever they do, whatever they put in the game, and it's a shame. It's a shame, and I don't see it getting any better. I really don't. So hopefully, fingers crossed, come join us hopefully tonight. If it ain't tonight, maybe later on in the week. I need to talk to the guys. I don't know how hungover they are today, so it might be a little bit early after Christmas. But hopefully, if you're interested in 7 Days to Die, zombie apocalypse, you build your base up, you go out looting stuff. It's great fun. It's good fucking, especially with friends as well. Great fun. Come and join us. We will be going hopefully live at some point this week. I'm not going to give you a timestamp. I'm going to push for tonight. But if it doesn't happen tonight, hopefully throughout the week. Most people are off work now, so we can put a good few hours into it, have a few beers together, have some fun, and watch us noobs trying to play this game. Anyway, guys, peace out. Catch you soon. Be safe. Ta-da.